Some Rivers State People's Democratic Party (PDP) chieftains who have differences with Governor Nyesom Wike over the 2023 elections now avoid visits or stay in Rivers as the governor deploys rage over perceived political enemies. In guise of sustaining prevailing peace and security in Rivers, Wike in the last 1 week has ordered police closure and occupation of 2 hospitality centers and a 4 retail outlets, all belonging to estranged allies who have deserted him and shifted allegiance to PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. The day after the owner of the shortfall station, Mega Tools filling station, Chinyere Igwe, a servicing House of Reps member, was declared wanted by Governor Wike for alleged dealing on illegal petroleum products, an allegation the suspect has denied, accusing Wike of political victimization. The governor, declaring his fury on the perceived Rivers PDP rebels on Friday, ordered police arrest of Honorable Igwe, made it clear that any party ally who has benefited from his administration and now wants to align with his political enemies to run him down would not escape his wrath. If anybody fights our system, we will fight the person back. The moment you claim to be working with us and tomorrow you shift to our enemy, we'll take every might we have. We'll even leave our enemies and finish you first, he declared. He had further warned anyone who cares to listen, whether you are in PDP, APC, you are in SDP, you are in Accord, or any party, if I catch you trying to breach the security in this state, you will go in for it. I will not allow anybody to destabilize this state. We have suffered insecurity and God has helped us together with security agencies to maintain peace. For me, whether it is true or not, I must make sure that I take action. Since the governor invoked his fury against the estranged allies, many have gone out of public focus, declining response on the development. Along with those who dare talk back at the governor, virtually all Wike's perceived Rivers PDP rebels have relocated to Abuja, aligned with party presidential flag bearer Atiku Abubakar. The dissidents, allegedly headed for former Deputy Rep Speaker Chief Austin Opara, include Senator Lee, member, and former Governor Celestine Omehia. The target rebels also include Jones Ogbonda, former Rivers Assembly member Ikechi Chinda, former PDP chairman, Port Harcourt City local government area, and wanted Honorable Chinyere, whose business premises have already been sealed in the orders of Wike. Reacting to the development, a top Rivers PDP source told Vanguard, "There's nothing new in what is happening, and the rebels, that has always been his style. He deploys carrot and stick to enforce loyalty and rewards those who bow to his supremacy. Once that fails, he goes punitive, going any length to hunt down a rebel. But in this instance, he's beginning to bite more than he can chew. He's already played out the center of the party. Now he wants to create enemies in his home. The politics of bullying and extreme intimidation that has sprung him to power and fortune is about to consume him." On the show of supremacy over Rivers PDP and the offensive against them, Lee, member, said, "The governor was talking as if superhuman. When you apportion so much right to yourself, then you are superhuman." Austin Opara was Deputy Speaker of Reps when Atiku Abubakar was the Vice President. They attended caucus meeting together and National Economic Council meeting. So, does it mean that Austin Opara, who has been friends with Atiku for over 20 years ago, will now start to beg Wike to go and see Atiku? I met Atiku first in 1992 in Jos for the Social Democratic Party SDP campaign. We started working together in 2003. When I became senator that time, where was he, Wike? When Austin Opara was working with Atiku holding meetings, WIKE was struggling to come into limelight. Uche Secondus, who WIKE helped become party chairman and later spearheaded his ouster, said, "WIKE, you cannot crush anybody. I cannot fight or join issues with you. Only God can crush. No condition is permanent and nobody can become governor of a state or president of this country forever." With all that's been going on in the party, WIKE, we know recently that he started speaking. Immediately after the primaries, WIKE did not say a lot, but he's been speaking of late. And one of the things he stated is that he's going to finish his enemies. Not just his enemies, that he will leave the enemies first, and those who are meant to be working for him, those who are meant to be supporting him, but now are now supporting Atiku Abubakar, that those are the people he will finish first, that he's going to finish them, and he calls them rebels. Interesting. Politics is truly a game of interest, and guess what, guys? The more we look in politics, the less we see. It's more than what we are seeing, because it's turning into something else. We know how WIKE is perceived. He's perceived as a dictator, and the way his style of governing, his leadership style. Many people feel that he uses too much force, aggression, and all of that. And it's beginning to show, it's beginning to play out. And this sort of comment that he said, that "I will leave our enemies, finish you first," WIKE tells Rivers PDP rebels. And one of them responding was that it's quite surprising for WIKE to be speaking this way. That was Member. He said he's known Atiku for over 20 years now. And at the point where he started working with Atiku in 1992, that was in Jos, and they were all in the Social Democratic Party during their campaigns, that they started working together. And even in 2023, when he became senator, that at that time, where was WIKE? When he was having meetings, series of meetings with Atiku Abubakar, that he doesn't understand why all of a sudden WIKE wants them to break all of the link, all of the connection they have with Atiku, just because himself and Atiku have some they have some riff right now. Interesting. 2023 is going to be intense. The rebels WIKE is referring to are those who are not on his side right now. Most of them, they've left town. They are now in Abuja. And WIKE has taken it to the point that anybody that works against him, his report card will be open. But this, it doesn't sound well, because it looks like, if you are my friend, I will not investigate you, I wouldn't do anything, because he's now saying that he will fish them out. He's going to deal with them. Why not deal with them when they work with him? So it's not balanced. It's not a balanced style. Just because you sense or you perceive that they're not working for you, that's the time you want to start investigating them. You see the filling station that he closed and everything. So if they were working with you, you will not investigate anything, you will not check anything. And we say we want Nigeria to, we're pushing for change. Well, guys, let's hear your own take. Leave us your take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. And please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again on more updates. Bye.